It looks like King Charles can easily wipe out Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in one simple move. Do you know what that is? It's probably not what you're thinking. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yes. Let's jump into this one, shall we? Now, about 2 weeks ago, I released this video, Megxi and Hazard's secret plot to become heads of the Commonwealth and to try and essentially unseat and steal it away from King Charles and the royal family. Now, that's all my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, but do check out that video because yes, reports are coming in now that King Charles is noticing, and yes, he could absolutely wipe out Megxi and Hazard in one move and stop them from visiting or being invited to, more importantly, any more Commonwealth countries. And so, yes, here is the article here from the Express saying that the royal family, i.e., let's be real here, King Charles, has one move to end Hazard and Megxi's self-serving foreign tours because they turned around and they said, oh, Nigeria's all about the Invictus Games. No. It was all about them. It was all about promoting themselves, promoting brand Sussex, not the Invictus Games, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Anywho's, even though they can't technically stop Hazard and Megxi from doing more overseas tours, the royal family, and specifically King Charles, could interfere and wipe them out in just one simple move. Now, what would that be? Well, this is the thing. First and foremost, there are actually restrictions on Megxi and Hazard doing overseas visits in the first place. They are actually banned from doing any official engagements after Megxit back in 2020. Now, Tom Sykes, royal editor for the Daily Beast, said, look, everywhere they went in Nigeria, they were greeted as royalty. And I've shown you the clips on this channel. You see them in that reception, right? Where they're all stood up and the tune of God Save the King is blared out, which, by the way, check my Daily Nerd from a couple of hours ago because Nigeria may have trolled them in that moment and actually sent a secret message of support to King Charles. Want to know more? Check out my video from earlier on today. Anywho, there were also other instances where they were greeted and treated as royalty. You know, you have, of course, you know, the hospital visits, the school visits. You also have quite literally Prince Hazard inspecting the guard. Yeah, they're not supposed to be doing official royal engagements. I think Nigeria might have missed the memo there. Anywho, he then adds, quote, the royals can't stop them doing more tours, but the government might seek to apply serious diplomatic pressure on friendly states not to host these quasi-royal tours. Now, why would the government seek to apply serious diplomatic pressure on the friendly states, i.e. the Commonwealth, not to host these quasi-royal tours? Of course, King Charles. King Charles is head of the government, right? King Charles is the one that opens up government, that closes government in terms of like the procedure of it all, right? It's His Majesty's government. At the end of the day, King Charles can easily knock on the door of Parliament, blast it wide open, walk in and be like, right, Parliament, you need to apply serious diplomatic pressure on these countries right now to stop her inviting Megxi and Hazard because we cannot have any of these fake royal tours to happen in the future. Not happening. Get rid. Apply pressure right now. Yep. So that is how essentially King Charles can wipe out Megxi and Hazard in one move to stop these fake royal tours from continuing. Now, this is the thing, right? Critics have claimed that Hazard and Megxi's overseas visits were intended to promote their personal initiatives. But this is the thing. It didn't. They were treated like they were working members of the royal family. They were treated as if it was an official royal tour. There was nothing personal holiday about it, right? Now, he also says that Hazard and Megxi are effectively declaring that they will continue to leverage their royal status. And he also believes that there's going to be more royal-like tours to come, such as this. That was released in the last 24 hours. Megxi and Hazard apparently have now been invited to Ghana after their visit to Nigeria. Apparently, West African countries' officials and leading icons are keen for Hazard and Megxi to visit after their trip in Nigeria. They say the country's leading bigwigs and artistic influencers are keen for Hazard and Megxi to fly to the capital that was so loved by Queen Elizabeth II. And that they'll pull out all the stops to make them feel at home. Well, it certainly looks like King Charles will also try and now pull out the stops to stop this from happening and to stop any further invitations from Commonwealth countries to actually happen and stop these fake royal tours right in their tracks. Now, why do I say that? Because lo and behold, what would you know it? Ghana is a member of the Commonwealth. It is part of the Commonwealth. And like I said, right at the beginning of this video, I reported on this 2 weeks ago now. Megxi and Hazard's secret plot, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, to become heads of the Commonwealth, to take it over and steal it from King Charles and the royal family. If you think they're going to stop, no. They are just beginning, which is why King Charles has this move to wipe out this secret plan, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, in one move, which is to pressure, lean on, persuade our government to essentially then put diplomatic pressure, therefore, on these countries to stop these invitations going out to Megxi and Hazard. Get it done, get it stopped. Now, what's the betting? As I said earlier on in my earlier Daily Nerd video, that Megxi in the future is going to turn around and say, oh my goodness, I've got Ghanaian heritage. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. If not, I apologise. I'm 43% Ghanaian. Like, what is the betting that she's going to do that at some point, right? I'm just waiting for it at this stage. Now, a source is saying regarding the apparent rumoured Ghana invitation that there's a lot of talk and excitement in Ghana. Everyone is so keen for Hazard and Megxi to come and experience the great culture and warmth. Several top names have already visited Ghana in recent years, from Ed Sheeran, Naomi Campbell, One Direction's Liam Payne, Idris Elba. He's part Ghanaian and loves spending time back home. Source continuing, Harry certainly won't be short of people to show him around, and they will certainly roll out the red carpet for him, drafting in some of the finest Afrobeats performers to welcome him and his family. So perhaps it's only a matter of time before Harry and Meghan come out and sample the famous jollof rice. Well, he may not do that if King Charles actually makes this one move to wipe out Megxi and Hazard altogether and stop these invitations from all these Commonwealth countries being sent to them in the first place. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alternate Tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about King Charles's one move to wipe out Megxi and Hazard, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.